Licensing for graphic resources function in a similar way to photos. There are several websites where you can download free vector resources, for example. freepik.com is one of those websites. So for example, I found the social media icon vector pack that I really need for a client project. It was better than me having to find PNGs of each social media icon. Plus, these being in vector would be nice in terms of resolution for my project. I look around the page before I download any resource, and I try to find the type of license this graphic has. It looks like it's available for commercial use. Great! I can use this for my client. It does look like I need to give a credit to the original author somehow. There are two ways I can do this: via a website link if it's for online use, or small print if it's for a printed project. I could place this small line at the very bottom of my client's print project. What if my client or I do not like having the little line at the bottom of the project? I can always purchase a premium graphic to use, and I no longer have to credit the author. Or I can find one that does not require an attribution by simply reading the license of that particular graphic. It just takes a little time noodling around to find the licensing and understand how they work and what they are going to require me to do. I'm on the creativemarket.com, a great place to find and purchase lots of premium assets for graphic designs. I just happen to be on this watercolor collection. I love these different images offered, and I wanted to go ahead and purchase this for a client project. And you'll notice that there's two different price points. There's a standard license and an extended license, just like for photography. So if I want to figure out what comes with the standard license, I can scroll down, hunt a little bit, and go down to license offered. If I click on standard, I can see if it can satisfy what I need for my project, because it is more affordable. So for personal use, I have unlimited projects, extended license, and limited projects. So great. Commercial use, one project. Extended license, one project. So if I'm using this for a client, I need to purchase it again if I'm going to use it for another client. End user product for sale. I could do one project up to 500 sales, but if I plan to have more than 500 sales on a particular graphic, I'm going to want to buy the extended license. Because of limited client budgets, I've learned to use as many open source, totally free resources as possible. I've also learned to modify vector resources or graphics beyond recognition to make my own artwork that's unique and of course now usable for my clients and my own personal work. Of course, I give credit to the original author and purchase any assets that I need. This is where the lines really start to blur and get complicated. Seek out the opinion of a legal professional for any serious inquiries. You should always protect yourself if you have a serious legal question about licensing and copyrights of creative work. But when does a modified or derivative work start to become yours and no longer the original creator's work? This is always a hot topic and up for debate. Someone can easily take the design I made and modify it significantly beyond recognition, and in some cases I may no longer have protective rights on my work because that design was modified and changed so much that I cannot retain any legal copyrights to it. It becomes the new creator's work, even though I created the basis for the design. This is where it gets tricky. If they stole my idea and that idea still shines through on their work, even though they modified it significantly, I could still retain a legal case against them. Does that mean you could take a vector graphic and modify it significantly and no longer need to give credit to the original author? That's a big fat maybe, and it's up to you to cross that line. This is once again a hot topic for discussion in the creative world, and one that we should continue to talk about. What is original art? Can it combine with unoriginal works? A big question you need to ask yourself before walking down that road. Something I encourage you guys to do is to be as original as possible, creating your own unique works or to give credit to the artist's work you use in your projects. Looking for inspiration in other artists' works is a great idea, but remember, their idea is theirs and your ideas are yours.